In Saranda, Albania, a traditional delicacy is lamb's head. Koka genji or something like that. I probably don't pronounce it right. So you see them in many places on horizontal spits roasting. So of course I had to buy it, taste it, make it and eat it. So first I bought one at a fast food place. The guy there, the man there told me it has only salt on it, nothing else. So good, we wanted to get one there. So we got to the place and because I was doing something else, Paul got one for me and I didn't see how he packed it up for me and Paul neither because Paul was looking for me. Okay, so I cleared the table. Here it is. I'm so super excited. It's a specialty in Albania. I'm here in Saranda, Albania. Oh, it's leaking fat, unfortunately. Let's unpack it. So excited. Oh, no, those fucking assholes. Didn't you see that?
Just put them on the plate here.
Fucking.
Don't hit me.
No, I'm not hitting you. I'm making a statement. It has spices in it.
No, it doesn't.
It does. I smell it. Look, I see it.
All right, I'm turning this off.
Okay, we asked 2 days ago. They said they make it with only salt, nothing else. I wasn't around, unfortunately, when he packed it up. So they put French fries in it, and they look all these spices. So I don't know if that was on it before or after. I think they put it on after. So I'm gonna try again to get. I'm gonna take the translator and we'll translate it and ask for no spices. Make it totally sure, but. Because I was so excited, I wanted to show you the first time me eating a lamb's head. And here, but I see this here is the brain. I just scraped it out. And this is clean. This has no spices. So first time I'm eating lamb's brain. Honestly, I already took a bite. So I was so fucking pissed I didn't want to film anymore. But it is super delicious. Oh my gosh. It's so good. It's like, it's not slime. I thought it would be like slimy or something. Or no, not at all. I can't even describe it. It's super good. It is so delicious. And here I just tried to, like the cheeks, I tried to take off a little bit without, here there is not really spices, so I just took some off. And it's super delicious, but I'm so fucking pissed because I was so overjoyed. I found a place, oh, just meat and salt, no spices. I was so happy, so we're gonna try it again. Also here the eyeball doesn't have any spices, or I saw one big one that I took away. So I never had, I ate fish eyeballs before, but not a lamb's eyeball, and it is a little bit of a challenge for me to eat that. It's like looking right at you. Let's just do it. Wow. Oh wow, super delicious. Oh wow. Who the fuck cares how it looks? I'm gonna get the other one too. It's so good. Better than fish eggs. Fish eyes. Much better. Super delicious. But still, I really hope I will get one without spices. So this time it should be right. I told him I don't want any spices, no fries, no thyme, and I don't want it cut open, smashed open. I watched him taking it off from the spit and wrap it up for me. So now this is how I wanted it. So now it should be good. Let's see. Look at this. But you know what? He told me, okay, I knew it, no. Fuck. He told me it's just salt and meat, and it's not. Do you see this? This is thyme. I even said no thyme. I don't like thyme. Here. There is thyme on it. Already the last one with the fries in it, I thought so, how it looked like. It has to be marinated. Okay, so I have to admit, I don't get sick from thyme. I just don't fucking like it. It's also, it destroys the taste. I'm telling you, that thyme. Well, it's funny. I used to love herbs and spices. I'm carnivore since November 2019, so almost 5 years, and I'm not used to spices and herbs anymore, and I don't even like it anymore. I don't miss it. I don't like it. Okay, maybe in the future I will start eating basil again and dill for like fish, or some tarragon, like fine herbs. But thyme, rosemary, it's too strong. I don't even like it. It just destroys the taste. It's so fucking sad. Okay, so I am super sad that there's thyme on it, but it is only thyme, so I'm okay with it. I don't get sick. I just really don't like it. If there would be black pepper on it, I wouldn't tolerate it. I would get problems. Any, of course, spices, any nightshade spices, any spicy stuff would be really bad for me, no go. And I totally don't like that. I don't like spices. I put more salt on it again because, well, I washed it off. I tried to wash it off. I'm so sad. So I asked twice. And I even showed him the translation. He got his glasses out to read it in Albanian, like only meat and salt. And he said yes. It's a delicacy here, and so I'm assuming they get these heads already like marinated in a solution or something, and they just get a whole bunch in a bag or something, and then they just put it on, and they don't put anything on it, and maybe they put salt on it or not even, and then they're like, oh no, we didn't put anything on, it's just the meat, and they don't care, they don't see it, they don't know, they don't, I don't know. It's yeah, it's really sad. I'm very disappointed. I mean, I asked twice just meat and salt, and I was so fucking happy that it was just meat and salt, what it wasn't. But yeah, let's still eat this. So there's not that much on here. I mean, this is like the skull, but there's actually quite a lot in here. And we have the cheek, of course, and the eyes. Ooh, I get the teeth. It's so cool. Ooh, there's the tongue and this thing up here. It looks so cool. And I get it from the inside. There's no thyme on it. No, still a bit. I mean, this is all crunchy. I mean, blah. It would be super delicious without the thyme. Okay, I saw the salt they were using there. It was salt mixed with thyme, so it wasn't possible to get a clean lamb's head. It was time anyways to make it myself. I got a really nice fresh lamb's head at the butcher we bought most of our meat from in Saranda, Albania, and I actually put it first in the freezer because I bought it the very first day we went shopping, so I actually bought it before I bought the already made lamb's head, and I wanted to try first one that was already made, and then later on I wanted to make my own. So the one I bought, I just froze it first. We went to the butcher. Look at this. Lamb's head. Ooh, I'm so excited for this. Look at that. Never had that before. Ooh, so excited. Now I want to make one myself. I got it at the butcher and I froze it right away. Ooh, so now I'm ready to make it. I am preheating the oven to 180 Celsius, 360 Fahrenheit. And here this time I finally get a lamb's head with only salt. I got this salt from Croatia, split Adriatic sea salt, pure, no thyme, finally. So I'm just gonna put some in there. Just gonna put it everywhere a bit. I don't think it's totally preheated yet. I don't care. And the head is also still totally frozen. I'm just gonna put it in here. So I have the heat, like upper heat, lower heat, and that air circulation. So I'm gonna leave it in here for about 1.5 hours. Look at this. So I left it in for 1 hour at 350, 180 Celsius. And then I was so tired, turned it off and just left it in for another hour. So it's been in for 2 hours, but look at this side. Here's all the salt. I have hot water here. I'm gonna put some hot water in here. More so to dissolve the salt. Maybe I have some, see? I don't know, it just looks like if I poke in here, it will like pop or like something will come out, like, but it's not like that, I know, but I just feel like, look, I need to, oh, there it is. Oh, did you see that? Oh my gosh. Because the ones I buy, they are totally well done, so the eye looks different. That's why I wanted to do that. Well, this eye is like, oh. This is popped. Oh my gosh. I'm actually curious. It's kind of... Well, I don't know. I mean, it's been in the oven for an hour and another hour. it should be done. Maybe not as much as the others that I bought. So I feel it's always different when you just buy something that's already totally made and you can just bite into it and eat it, or you make it yourself. So yeah, this is not the same way done than the other one. And so I'm really curious. The eyes are my absolute favorite from the other one. So, but there wasn't any liquid in those other eyes. So it was actually so funny, honestly. Let's try this here. It's totally done. So it got kind of black here. Let's take some cheeks out. Ugh. Ooh, still warm. Ooh, still hot. Great. So really, after an hour, I actually told Paul to turn the oven off because I was so tired I had to sleep. And so it was in the oven for another hour. It's still super hot. So what I can tell, the other lamb, the meat is much more falling off the bone. So I'm pretty sure on that spit, they're like there for hours. I would have to put it in much longer if I want it more closely done to that. And this here, the one here is so much more gamey. It's like, ooh, it's good, but wow, much more gamey. So now I'm curious because the other lamb heads I had so far, we know they always have thyme on it. So I don't know if they were like in a solution for a while that, yeah, took also the gaminess away and give it more the thyme flavor. Or also maybe what I should have done is washing the head before freezing it, before putting it in the oven. I didn't wash the head at all. Now I'm kind of going underneath here, trying that stuff. This part here, not as gamey as the cheeks. Oh, this already looks like the brain. I thought the brain is like in there. This looks like the brain already. Tastes like the brain. Maybe the brain is coming out. Okay, yeah, this is was much less in the oven because the other one I could just open like this, and that one I can't. I can't. It takes much more force. The other one was much easier to open from the place, from the restaurant. Look at this, a piece of the skull is missing. I think this here is the brain. So now I'm trying here, you see, the brain. I'm gonna try to crack the skull, get the brains and the eyes out. I'm always so scared this will blow up. You sure it won't blow up? You sure it won't blow up? Okay, oh yeah, look here, at least something. So, we have one eye out. Ow! Oh yeah, here. Okay, smash it. I'm so scared. Okay, so here, I managed it. I got the brains out from this hole here. I tried to get it out and leave it whole, but here it kind of burst open a bit on this side, but here, this side still looks really cool. Here, the two eyes. Those are my favorite. I'm telling you, those are so delicious. And the tongue. Okay, this is the tongue. And here, this part is delicious. This part, much more delicious than that part. That one usually gets dry. Tongue. Now the brain. Looks super cool. So here, it like popped open. So honestly, I do like the brain. I mean, I can eat it, but it's not really my favorite. I like mixing it into ground beef or something else, or with eggs, make an omelet out of it. So I like mixing it under with other foods, but I can totally eat it like this. Like this mushy stuff. Here, that. So probably more. I kind of destroyed that and also ate some already from that part, but it's like the brain stem. Here it's like brain stuff coming out. And the egg, as I mentioned, my absolute favorite. And I shoved that back in here. So look, oh, you see, there's like this white stuff. And kind of, that fell out. I remember, I just shoved it back in. So it's from the eye, from inside the eye. So I don't know exactly what it is. I know in fish eyes, you have like this little white ball. You can eat it, you can like really bite on it, but usually I don't eat it anymore. It's like a bit hard. So I don't know if that's that from there. It's like it was like a white ball. So it's actually really good. Wow, it's really good. I don't know what it is exactly from the eye, but it's really good. We also still have some, I don't know if you can see it here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's some eyelashes. And here's the other one. I think that's the one. Ooh, that is kind of hard. I thought that's the one I poked in, and no, I'm pretty sure that's the one I poked in, and all the liquid stuff came out. Let's keep eating that one. I'm gonna. There's something hard. So the eye from the lamb's head we bought, I could eat the whole thing, nothing hard. Here, this here is kind of hard. So I tried to take a bite, so that's how it looks. Yeah, it's mostly fat here. It's super delicious. And this hard stuff I could still eat. It's got a bit hard. I don't know. I first thought, ooh, the eye, but it's the best part. It's so good. I love it. Anyway, so I put the still frozen lamb's head directly into the oven, and I looked up recipes, and people said they left it in for 20 minutes up to 2 hours. So I definitely should have left mine in much longer, but it was still pretty delicious. Another traditional dish in Albania is pache, where a sheep's head or any other cattle head gets boiled until the meat falls apart. And then it gets stewed with garlic, onion, black pepper, and vinegar. So I did that with another lamb's head that I got from the butcher, but this time they didn't have any fresh lamb's heads anymore, so I just got one, a really tiny one, a small one from the freezer. And I paid 100 lek for that, $1.10. And of course, I only did the first part of that pache recipe. Yeah, lamb's heads are very popular in Albania, so it's not always easy to get one, especially a fresh one. So I've been boiling that lamb's head yesterday for 5 hours. Then I turned it off and just left it here for another hour. Then I just put the whole thing in the fridge because I didn't want to finish it yesterday. So today, where I actually want to eat it and finish it, I just put it back on the stove and just let it boil again. But yeah, so 5 hours it's been in there. I'm sure it's ready. Once I turned it over and I actually damaged it, so the meat is falling off. So here it is, and this is just boiled. I already know the roasted one I like much better anyways, but I wanted to try also this. Here you see I damaged this, so it's really, everything should just fall off the bones. Even the bones should probably brittle. We will see. I didn't put any salt in the water because I always think it's sad, this water I'm going to throw away, and I don't want to lose all that salt. Like, then I would throw away so much salt. Especially I have sometimes in certain countries problem finding pure salt. So I'm gonna try this here, boiled. Yeah, oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so when you look, the bones, they like, you see the bones, they just, you can make bone meal out of it now, like bone flour. Well, it's super cool. It's like so tender. It feels so soft. It's actually super delicious. Oh my gosh. But it's kind of hard not to eat bones because the bones are so brittle. Oh, here it will be easier to get to the brain probably with this method. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's because I don't have a good setup. It's like... So here, do you see the skin was still on there? Like the fur, basically. Here, you see? So I'm just gonna eat this. Here's a bone. I'm trying to get that one out. So, yeah, there's still like some fur, some little hair. Here, some little hair. I'm just... Okay, let's go. Let's see. It's good. Where the furry part is kind of like those hairs, kind of a little bit weird, but not bad or so. Totally good. I'm sure I'm gonna eat some bones with it too, because they're just so brittle, like little pieces of bones. More calcium for me. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, I can really just take it apart, and here's the brain. Everything is so brittle. Oh my gosh. I mean, last time I barely could open the skull, and this is really a smaller head. So maybe 5 hours was too much for that small head. Oh my god, look at this. You can really just, wow, look how beautiful. Oh, fully intact brain still. Wow, look at this. So cool. Here the eye, my favorite actually. So let's see if that tastes as good as the other eye when it's roasted. Mmm. Oh. Mmm. Wow. I want to say better. Wow. I was so convinced I would like the roasted sheep's head much better than this. Sheep's head, lamb's head. I was so convinced because roasted, you know, it looked so nice and tasty and browned and wow. And this is just falling apart. And it's like, but honestly, I think this is even better. Well, actually, it's sad. We're gonna leave here soon, so I don't have time anymore, and I was sick for a week because I actually wanted to get a third lamb's head to make myself and then cook it and roast it afterwards. So maybe that would be the best. Like maybe cook it for 3 hours and then roast it for an hour or something like that, you know, like both together. But it's super delicious, I'm telling you. There was something oozing out. Look, all this was just like coming out. Don't really know what that is. Beautiful brain. Tongue. Yeah, it's really, and it's so much easier to eat like this. This is really, it's just, you see, it's falling off. It's so cool. Look at this. So it got so soft. I can even take out the teeth. You see? The individual teeth. I mean, yeah, the teeth itself, they don't break. Those are really hard, but I can even take out the teeth. It's really so cool. Yeah, it's kind of hard because it like just falls apart. You see, I can just take, oh wow, look how beautiful. So it's kind of hard to get all the bones out, but as I said, a little bit eating of bones, no problem, just more calcium. Sometimes hard to film and get everything in the frame. So I basically ate everything except for the tongue, the brain, and one eye. And yeah, it's really so good. I love it. It needs salt, and then it's so good. I'm really so sad that I don't have a third one that I can cook maybe for 3 hours and then roast. I really, really would love to try how that would work out. I think that would be my favorite. Oh yeah, it's better this way. Now the brain. Right now, I don't think it will taste much differently. Oh, wow. No, the brain just tastes like the brain. The brain is mushy. It doesn't really get much different if it's cooked or roasted. It's good, but I'm not such a fan of the brain. I like the tongue better than the brain, and the eye is just my favorite. I like both. I really like both ways. Roasted, well, the way I roasted it, I should have roasted it longer. That for sure. So maybe even if I would slow roast it, like really, really long time, if I would slow roast it for 5 hours, like I cooked that one for 5 hours, maybe that would be really good too. But I'm super surprised. I didn't think I would like it cooked that much. I thought we'd probably just try a little bit and then roast the rest of it, but it was so good. Thank you very much for watching about lamb's heads. Super cool. I love such things. Anyways, subscribe here for more videos about my nomad life in Albania, in other countries in Europe, and soon in the future, we will be going to Asia. Stay happy, stay healthy, eat some lamb's head. Really get over your fear. It's so delicious.